What is the tea? The girls are fighting! I'm the librarian, and I came to read. Of course, we're going to talk about everything, but I first wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone who needs to hear it. Happy belated Mother's Day. And speaking of Mother's Day, there was this video that kind of went viral on Twitter, and it was from this account called Cocoa Butter BF. I think it's an offshoot of BuzzFeed, I'm not sure. They had a video entitled Black Moms Try Other Black Mom Soul Food, and it was so amazing. There was one particular person who was shading everybody else's food, and she, her chicken ended up being, saving the worst for last. They ended up, after she got through shading everybody, they sliced open her chicken. It was uncooked. It was cooked in cornmeal. They said she fried it in the oven. It was just a lot that's going on. So it goes to show you that you can't really make soul food with an evil spirit. You can't make soul food with no soul, and that's what sis had. She was really, and the person who was the most gracious, they ended up getting the most points and winning that competition. But the other person, I think her name is JJ or something like that. Oh, she was rude from the very beginning, spitting people food out and everything, sis. And they were trying to have a cute little video. Sis's chicken was uncooked. Sis's chicken looked like my masculinity, sis. And that means it was really struggling. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know, I thought that was funny. I'll leave the link to it in my description if y'all want to watch it. Also, I would keep my eyes open on my channel because I think I might be releasing something today. So that's all I'm saying. Just keep your eyes open, watch my channel for the whole day today. Game of Thrones came on and I have thoughts about it. I am not going to talk about it in this video. I'm going to do a whole separate live stream. Either you have seen it already or I'm about to go live, so just look out for that because they did my good sis Daenerys completely wrong, okay? Dan and Dave, at this point, I'm ready to fight. Like, just square up. We can pick a time and place. Like, I'm ready, you know what I mean? Pop, pop, boom, boom. You can call me Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like a queen, okay? And that's just the tea on that. Dan and Dave, I got some words to exchange with you. Now, I also have some words to exchange with James Charles. I just find it really puzzling, the things that will get some of these big white YouTubers out of here and the things that people will ignore, because I'm just like, you know what? And I saw a video by As Told by Kenya, I think is her name. I just found her and I watched her, and in the beginning of her video she said, we met James Charles off of a lie, and I almost forgot about that. You know what I mean? And I'm so glad that she brought it up. We met him off of a lie. We met him because he went viral because of we thought that was his makeup, but it ended up being edited. And people from his old school say he lies a lot. So it's just like, we met this man off a lie. He's been sociopathic, disingenuous, manipulative since the very fucking beginning. And that just now is when people are trying to get his ass out of here for, like, I don't understand. If y'all would just, I don't know. I think that a lot of situations could be avoided if y'all just listen to what we were saying the first time. If I'm saying that this shit don't look good, and everybody's like, well, girl, you're just hating, you're just mad. And then they have to do shit 10, 20,000 times for y'all to realize, oh, maybe this person is garbage. But anyway, it was entertaining to see. I mean, even more entertaining to see how some of these people were just dancing to his apology.
Hi all, James here. I'm currently traveling abroad and just woke up, but I wanted to sit down and make a video addressing everything that's going on right now, because I owe everybody an explanation.
Miss Tati, I don't know her. I don't put any of my trust in some of these huge YouTubers like that. I don't know sis, but she ended up doing a 40-something minute video dragging the hell out of his ass, and all James Charles could do is sit down in his little chair and just mope, I'm just so sorry. These girls have been dancing to his apology. It's crazy to me that, while he was losing subscribers and all that shit happened, it's just, these people will continue to make money, and they can be the most trash, manipulative, sexual predator. You know what I mean? They can be the most idiotic persons ever, and they still end up, depending on how they look, they still end up being in a position of, financial power. It is just insane how on our 10s black creatives have to be. We have to be working so hard to be in a mainstream conversation if we ever get there. And there are people who wake up and it's given to them and they ruin it and destroy it with their shitty personality. So It's not really surprising to me. I'm just angry it hasn't happened any sooner, sis. Goodbye, James Charles, with your wheat thins, saltine, animal crackers in my soup. Built ass face. Get your ass out of here. Whoa, oh, whoa. Let me tell you somebody who else needs to get their ass out. Not even needs to, because the network got their ass out of here. And there's no shade. You know, I'm trying not to be too shady. You know, that's somebody's livelihood, I guess. But sis, it's just the irony jumped out because Steve Harvey's show ended up getting canceled. We all kind of figured that it would be because Kelly Clarkson, I think it might be Kelly Clarkson who's replacing him as a whole nother show replacing his ass. It's just crazy, given how he talked to Monique and how he essentially said, girl, y'all hoes need to just tap dance, get as much money as you can, doesn't matter what y'all have to sacrifice for that shit, and not even realizing that people have certain morals or standards for themselves and things that they won't stoop to. He didn't care about any of that. He was just like, girl, it's money, money, money. And while he was so focused on kissing Master's ass, they literally kicked his ass off the slide. And it's just like, was it really worth it? I think that people's priorities are mixed up, and we've seen it with how Steve Harvey continues to speak. And it's just like he can't even realize that the power that he thinks that he has, and that he thinks that other people should be sacrificing their whole essence and being to get, is not really solid. It's not really solid. So I think that this is it's a learning experience. It is something that we can all educate ourselves from. Of course, make money. Of course, make logical business moves. But keep in mind what you have to sacrifice. What are you giving up for? And do the people that you're giving it up for, are they holding you to the same esteem that you're holding them? That's all I would say. What do you guys think about that situation? Now, I also want to get your thoughts on this. Look, what is it called? Loqueesha was a move. It was. I don't even think the trailer is up on YouTube anymore because of how many dislikes it got. It was, I think there were like 8,000 dislikes and 1,000 likes. I'm not even lying to you, okay? So I don't know if you guys heard of it, but Loqueesha is apparently, it was a movie. I don't even know what film festival it was supposed to be released in. I don't know if they're still gonna do it because of the backlash that they received, but it's this white man literally trying to impersonate a stereotypically, you know, ghetto black woman on a radio show. That's the premise of the movie. On his radio show, like, he's struggling, he don't know how to, you know, he's getting rejected all the time, so he decided that what he's gonna do is pretend to be a black woman on radio, a stereotypical one at that, like, hey girl, what's the tea? Girl, yes man, girl, you need to stop that, girl, the police gonna come get you. It was like that, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was just like, sis, are we in the 1900s? Like, what's going on? And someone actually set aside a budget, not much of it from the trailer that I saw, set aside a budget, you know, got directors, producers, actors, had submit, like, created this whole thing and thought it was completely cool. Like, we're gonna have this white man literally sit down in a radio show pretending to be a black woman. I'm just like, did y'all not think this through? Like, no one on the team said, hey sis, this ain't looking too hot. You know, especially we in 2019 and people are talking about, you know, trying to make sure we view other people as actual human beings and not caricatures. This ain't looking too good, sis. Nobody thought to say that. I mean, I thought that it was a joke. I said, somebody got to be playing games with my spirit. That's the only explanation. I said Loqueesha, and then on top of that, you gonna name it Loqueesha? It's just insane to me that people disrespect these women that they'd love to pretend to be like. They don't want them near them. They don't want to hire them. They want to make fun of them, you know, but when it's time to make money, they're ready to impersonate them. I don't understand. Like, many times, because of how negatively these stereotypes affect our communities, those same stereotypes and the viewpoint or the perspective on who black people are as a whole can keep us out of certain things like jobs, certain things like housing, okay? But then people can take these very same groups of stereotypes, transpose it or co-opt it onto whiteness, and it's just comedy. It's funny, it's hilarious. Meanwhile, people who fit some or all of these stereotypes are constantly ridiculed and ostracized. So it's crazy, and I'm glad that they took that trailer down. I hope I never have to see anything like that ever in my goddamn life ever again, you know what I mean? But wow, the audacity, the caucasity. I wanted to say congratulations to all the up and coming artists. I mean, I see y'all doing y'all thing on social media and I just love it. And speaking of a newer artist that I'm completely in love with, y'all already know her name, Megan Thee Stallion. She performed recently at Rolling Loud. She's starting to incorporate some choreography and stuff. Sis was doing splits on the stage and my spirit, and I felt like I got pregnant, you know, just by looking at her fine ass. You know, so I'm excited to see Megan do all the things. Now, if you haven't seen it, she went to one interview, it was in Birmingham, I think, and the station was 95.7 Jams, and she was there talking, and then the man gonna talk about, I don't know what the DJ name is, the man gonna talk about, oh, and it's on, I think it was on Mother's Day or around Mother's Day. He gonna talk about, oh, so where's your mom? Like, you know, you bringing her around, and it's just like, sis, Megan Thee Stallion mom passed away. What you doing? And you saw her face and her whole spirit change when it was like she was hit with an arrow in the heart. I mean, I saw her touch her chest and I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. Oh my, it was so uncomfortable to watch. I can't even put it in the video. I don't even want to look for the video right now, you know? So just please do your research, y'all. Please, if you're doing these interviews, do your research, have people ask people. If you ain't sure, go to your audience, ask them what questions they want you to ask the artist. Please, at the very least, do that, sis. Because I was just like, oh my, I can't even imagine. First of all, I can't imagine how she's even dealing with that in the first place and still touring and still performing and stuff like that. But then to go in a situation like that where you're supposed to feel comfortable and safe and like, okay, you ask me questions about my career shit, and then I was just like, oh, the lack of flavor. But keep doing what you're doing, Megan. I'm happy to see that your ass is going to make us, I think you have your album coming out on the 17th, and we're gonna be twerking all summer. We're gonna be twerking all summer. I'm gonna be at Piedmont Park, maybe in this shirt and some shorts, I got some jean shorts right here summer. I'm gonna be at Piedmont Park. I'm just gonna be shaking my ass. I'm gonna have a drink in my hand. We're gonna be out with my girls. I'm gonna be shaking my ass to your whole album's called Fever, I think. I'm ready. I'm ready, sis! So I wanted to leave you guys with something a little bit hilarious. Now, I don't usually keep up with Dr. Umar, and I don't even know if I should be calling him doctor. Probably should not be. I don't like spreading his messages around. They sound like hot, like dumpster juice that has been poured into a cup. He tried to pour it into, you know, a plastic cup and serve it to you guys and expected us to drink it. So I'm not trying to spread his messages around, but this shit is funny. I have to show y'all this. So apparently he was on Facebook talking about, oh, well, sis, one of my co-workers has ordered a hit out on me. And the email, you know, if you look at the top, it's sent from professionalassassin19@outlook.com. And it's just someone you trust wants you dead. That's the subject of it. And I don't understand if there was an assassin who used an email that is literally professional assassin 19. I don't know which assassin would use that type of email, but it's okay. I don't know. First of all, I don't know which assassin's going to email you to warn you that to make their jobs more difficult. If they're trying to get your ass out of here, why the hell would they? Why the hell would they give you time to prepare? Like, it's funny in one way, but it's so not funny in another, just because there's so many people who are so convinced by people like him. There's so many con artists out here on social media, in life, period, and there's people who really believe every word that they say. So, like, it's hilarious in one way, but in another, it's just like, damn, I feel sorry for some of these people. But it's just, if I ever had to hire an assassin to take out like Dr. Draken or something like that, or maybe even Thanos, you see what I'm saying? I would have this fake ass assassin fired, because how dare you warn the target of their impending doom? How dare you? That's not an efficient assassin, girl. Where's the Yelp review? Like, I'm gonna have to fill out some type of form. I'm gonna have to get a refund on this hit, sis, because you're not an effective assassin. Dr. Umar, get your ass out of here. On that note, like I said, look out on my channel, sis. There might be something popping up today. I'm kind of excited to release it, so hopefully you guys like it, hopefully you support it, hopefully you spread it around. But as soon as I get all these emails in telling me what the tea is, I will definitely release it and make a cute little announcement on all my social media. So on that note, I hope that unlike James Charles's IQ points and subscriber count, I hope that you have a good goddamn evening.